Hello, hello. Happy Monday. How is everybody doing? Say hello as you come in. Today is our Christmas in July day 1. Say hello as you come in. My friend, my name is Carla, and today we are live on Palm Coast, Florida. So tell me in comments where you're watching me from. How's the weather? How is your day? How was your weekend? Also, if you are new to my Facebook page, to our community, please let us know so we can welcome you, giving you a warm welcoming, my friend. But thank you so much for being here. I'm super excited, a little bit nervous. It's gonna be my first time doing a whole week doing Christmas projects, but excited in the same time, okay? So I will be getting your comments right away when I see it in my phone. Hi, my beautiful Kathy. Hello, my friend. Happy Monday. Thank you so much for being here, my dear. Kathy, how was your event from yesterday? Did you have a good day, my friend? I'm going to be checking your comments. Let me just get super quick to my tablet so I can... sometimes my phone, the comments go so fast, or sometimes it doesn't show. Facebook doesn't show the comments sometimes, but I don't want to miss your comments, my friend. All right, so here we are. Hello, my beautiful Cheryl. How are you, my girl? Happy Monday, my friend. How was your weekend? Iowa in the house, yay! So happy your girls are here with me. Okay, my friends. So today, okay, let me put it a little bit more closer. Okay, there you go. I think you can see the project from there. Just tell me in comments if you want me to point it more down to the table or it's good to go, okay? Just tell me and I'll do it. So today we are doing a Christmas, I have it right down here, vintage Christmas tree sign, okay? So we're gonna make a vintage, and one thing that I wanna share with you is I wanna show you how I add, or how I apply and play with my dark wax and my clear wax to give the age look, okay? So we're gonna upcycle a Hobby Lobby oval frame, okay? We're gonna paint it. We're gonna use one color, it's plaster, okay? We're gonna use this, and then we're gonna use this beautiful IOD Christmas tree. This is a mold, so we're gonna use this. We're just gonna get a tree and maybe the star, okay? So we're gonna make it very vintage, but I wanna share how I give the age looks to my home decor, to my projects, okay? So that is something that I love doing it, and it's Christmas in July, my friends. So let's sprinkle, let's share all the things that we know. If you wanna share something with us, my friend, just comment below, and we're gonna be reading your comments, my friend. Hello, Karen. Welcome, my friend. It is raining in Kentucky. Oh my, it was raining, my friends. It was raining. We got a warning weather saying a huge storm is passing by. Watch out. But now it's going away. Good thing, because I was a little worried. But yeah, rain. It's been raining for days already. But if you're having a bad weather, my friend, I'm gonna pray for you, my dear. I know it's not easy. There's a lot of stuff. Sometimes we lose power, electricity, and stuff like that. But yes, we're gonna pray, okay? We're gonna pray because we don't want that. We wanna have fun. It's Christmas in July, my friend. Hola, Narita Bella. How are you, my friend? ¿Cómo estás? Kathy, not many. Oh, my Kathy. I know Christmas, usually July, you know, events is slow. Yeah, mine too, yeah. But, wait, the high season for Christmas is coming, and right now we are in summer vacation, but the holidays are coming, so we have to be ready for that. We have to be ready for that. Thank you, Narita, for being here. Alrighty, my friends. So I want to mention before I start doing things, okay, I want to mention that in all of these 5 days, today is day 1 for Christmas in July with Craftsy Carla. I'm gonna give a giveaway, okay? My giveaway for today and Thursday, they're gonna be different. I will show you what I'm gonna give it as a happy mail, but on Friday, it's gonna be something special. So it will be like the big surprise box from Craftsy Carla. How to enter? You have to like the live from today, comments as much as you can. If you like the project, tell me what is your favorite part. Share the post, you know, share with everybody, to the public, and follow my page, okay, my friend? But today, if you're here, if you stay with me until the end, I'm gonna pick one happy friend, one lucky friend, and then you're gonna be getting a happy mail from me, okay? So let me show you. So for today, the giveaway is gonna be 3 mini cutting boards, okay? There's 3, okay? There are thin cutting boards, and this is cut by my laser, okay? I will tell you the dimensions in a little bit, but it's a medium size. I already did a project using these cutting boards. It's a beautiful one. So one of you will be the lucky one getting it, okay? So good luck to all of you, my friends. All this week, we're gonna be doing a lot of cool stuff, but yes, Friday is gonna be something different, a little bit big, and surprise for Friday, okay, my friend? Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Narita. Thank you, my dears. Alrighty, my friends, so let's start with the project for day 1 in Christmas in July. We're using a stencil, okay? This is from Essential Stencil, so I'm gonna use this just for my background, okay? We're gonna use for the background. And another thing, the main idea of doing this Christmas in July with Craftsy Carla for a week is that I wanna inspire you, my friend. So sometimes we don't have molds, sometimes we don't have this kind of frames. Just get this project as an inspiration and use what you have in your craft room at home, okay? Get the inspiration, see what I use for my projects, and you create your own home decor, your own unique decor, okay? So I really want to inspire you, okay? If you don't have a eye of the mold, maybe you have something that has the Christmas tree shape, and you can use that and make it beautiful, okay, my friend? So we want to inspire and we want to receive all that because it's Christmas in July. I like it. I love Christmas time. Oh, thank you, Karen. I know. It's like I really like these cutting boards. They're super fun, and there's so many things that you can do with these cutting boards. Yes, so you're gonna be getting 3. Okay, so at the end of the live, if I pick your name, please, my friend, message me right away. Full name and address so I can mail it out. After Friday, I will send all the happy mails, okay, my friends? So you're getting 3. Alrighty, my friends. So let's go ahead and start. Hello, Mimi. How are you, my friend? ¿Cómo estás? So also, if you speak Spanish and if you're watching us today, si hablas español, comenta que yo estoy acá para ti, okay, my friend? Estoy acá para comentar en inglés y en español, my dears. Alrighty, my friends. So, let's get with the mold, okay? So, I'm going to use casting resin. Tell me in comments if you use before a casting resin for your molds. If you haven't used it, it's okay, okay? But maybe you use air dry clay, or maybe you don't use this so much. Tell me in comments, do you like it? Do you have experience about this? No. I have my iPad close to me. Good thing. That way I can read your comments, my dears. So how was your weekend? You had a good weekend, my friend? All right, let me wear gloves because you have to wear gloves when you're using casting resin, my friend, okay? So we're gonna start with A and then later will be B, okay? So we want equal amounts when you're using resin. So usually when you have a eye of the mold, it gives you how much do you need. And for this one, we need 61 milligrams. So let's get 20, 40, 60. So we're gonna get 40 and 40. So if I get extra resin, I will use for the extra castings, okay? So let's go ahead. Anybody is crafting with me? Tell me in comments, my friend, if you're crafting, if you're doing something small. Let me press. Facebook is changing. Hi, Kathy. Hello, my beautiful Kathy. How are you, my friend? Happy Monday. So good seeing you here, my dear. So we are doing a vintage Christmas sign decor. And we are using first the IOD mold. All right, let's get ready. So we say we're gonna do 40 and 40, that will be 80. Yeah, so let's do 40 and 40, so that's 20. All right, so let's go. First is A, 20 and 40. So I'm gonna stop on 40. So now comes part B, okay? So we're gonna do the same. It's been for a while that I haven't used my amazing casting resin. Yeah. I was using more air dry clay. All right, so now we have part A and part B. We're just gonna bring all that together. Okay. All right, and we're gonna get a popsicle stick, and now we're gonna mix it up. Okay, so first C is cloudy, and you will start seeing when it's mixing and ready for you to pour it on your mold, when it start getting clear, and also when you start feeling that it's getting warm. Okay. All right, let me get you comments, my friend. Hi, Susan. Hello, my friend. Happy Monday. Mimi, you're crafting with us. Yay, I love it. Thank you, girl. Thank you for telling me. What are you crafting, Mimi? You're painting a Dollar Tree frame. How fun. Okay, so you see that it start getting clear, and I also start feeling the warmth from that resin. Okay, so that means it's ready. Okay, so you have to speed it up because it will cure right away. All right, so here we go. We're just gonna pour it. So we're going to do a upcycle project. Ah, it went over that. Too much, too much. It's okay. It's okay. Let me go ahead and get this part. Yeah. Okay. That is good. I know I have some leftover, like this one looks like a big mess. It's okay. Maybe I'm going to lift it up this just for a little bit. And we can still fix this. I need to fix my table. All right, so you see it's already curing, turning into the white casting. So this works right away. Okay, we're just gonna let that cure. We will fix it. I will use my scissors just to get the shape for the tree. Cheryl, you reset your booth today, so you're done for the day. Oh, girl, that takes time, Cheryl. That takes time. How long it took you to organize your booth, Cheryl? Every time when I go to my booth, it takes like maybe 4 hours, sometimes 5 hours. Yeah. Alrighty, my friend. So I'm done with the amazing casting resin. All right, so we're just gonna move it to the sides, and I'm gonna get a paper towel just to cover the part. There you go. Okay, all right. Okay, so the next step. I already primed my Hobby Lobby frame, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start painting it with the color of plaster, okay? So we're going to start doing that until this gets ready. So we are just going to just give just one even coat with this, okay, with plaster. So everything will be plaster, my friend, okay? This is a beautiful frame, and I like the cups, the mugs, but I like the shape of the frame, but I think for a Christmas home decor, it's going to look much nicer. So sometimes when I go to Hobby Lobby, or if you going to Hobby Lobby, I look for frames that they have kind of like a, you know, oval shapes. I like that kind of projects for my molds. Okay, super quick. I'm gonna paint the edges. And we're gonna come back and give another coat. Okay, this is super good. I'm not using a lot of paint. I'm just using enough. I don't want to make a mess. So how was your weekend, my friend? You had a good weekend? Did you relax? I know Kathy Thomas, she had an event. I had an event on Saturday, but I was tired. So for Sunday, I didn't do much, my friend. Okay, so look at this. All done, okay? So we're gonna put it on the side. Let me go ahead and just put it right here, the way it dries, because now we're gonna take care of our mold. Another tip that I wanna share with you, my friend, is that if you're gonna continue using your brush, chalk paint, or acrylics, I do this step. I always use a Ziploc bag or something that is plastic, and I put it inside, and I make sure I cover up, okay? So I seal that. Why? Because I don't want my brush to dry right away, so I keep it like that, okay? So keep your brush on a plastic bag, that way you don't get, you can continue using it and it doesn't dry up. All right, I think my mold is ready. Let me clean up my hands. Sure, a little over 2 hours, but 45 minutes drive each way. Oh, girl, yes. Doesn't count driving. Yeah, I have to drive 30 minutes to Cheryl for my booth. So that is not counting the 30 minutes driving. Alrighty. But 2 hours is a good time, Cheryl. You're fast. Alright, so here comes. It is hot in the bottom, my friend. And this is perfect because I want my casting to be very flexible. That way I can cut it with no problem. Okay? Alright, let's get the star. So look how easy is this. Okay? It looks like a big mess, but it's okay. And now with my scissors, sometimes I use my tiny, I have a little scissors that is very fun to use. I use that. Let's see if I can use the big one. That way I can get this done faster. All right, let me just get like finished with this mold, and then I can get you comments. So my friend, today I'm doing a small giveaway. Okay, a happy mail. So in order for you to enter is you have to stay with me until the end, and then I'm gonna pick up one lucky of you. I'm gonna get your name. one lucky friend, and if that is you, please message me with your email, with your address, please. Okay. All right, so now it is working. It's good. So yes. So I will show you how I use my waxes, my clear, my dark wax, to give the age look. So I've been getting a lot of questions for that, and you know me, I'm very happy to share what I know. Everybody does different projects, different techniques, but that's how I do it. And if you like this, you can apply for your own projects. All right, my friend. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, almost done here. And yes, look at this. Look at that. All right, so we have the Christmas tree. So now the star. This. Super, super quick. My friends, if we see a new friend or new friends, let's give a warm welcome and let me know. Sometimes I don't get your comments right away, my friends. I don't know. I mean, I'm always checking my phone and my tablet, but when I go back and check the replay, I see a lot of comments, and I get sad because I don't want to ignore your comments, but it's just that Facebook it doesn't show it right away. I mean, you see it, but I don't see it. All right, so this is the wonky star. There you go. It's a beautiful one. Okay. All right. I will save this one's the other molds if I need it. And also here. Look at that. Have some extra ones. Okay. Alrighty, my friends. So let's bring our frame. Okay, so here's the frame, and now we're gonna dry this super quick. Is that a new mold? No, Kathy, this is not a new mold, my friend. The name is All Christmas Tree from Eye of D. I think this mold came out 2 years ago, if I am not mistaken. It's an old one. Beautiful details. Yay, I love it. I love using this Christmas tree for my vintage projects, especially for Christmas. Yeah, I really like it. And also what I like is that the texture, the 3D look. You see that? It looks super, super nice. All right, this is almost dry. We're gonna do, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more top coat, and then we will bring our stencils. Yes, my dear. Yes, Susan. This is all Christmas tree mold. That is correct. Yes, my friend. By Eye of D. Okay, so we come back here again. All right, so we are just going to do the background because I don't want to show the previous design. So I want to make sure it's all covered. Mimi, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing with your Dollar Tree frame? Are you gonna use a transfer or rice paper? What plans do you have? What vision do you have for your project? Okay, so we're just going back again around the edges just to make it more even, okay? There you go. All right. No, Susan. Did you buy it? Did you pay over 100? I know. This is a... I think I wasn't around when this came out, but good thing I found it. Oh, no, I think it was Etsy. But I know this mold is a special one. Yeah. Yeah, they don't have it. I don't think Decoupage Central, they don't have it. I can always ask to Janelle. But yeah. But over 100 is, yeah, it's expensive. Oh, you, oh, you didn't. Okay, I'm glad because no, no, I won't pay that much. I can always ask Susan. I can ask my friend and see if somebody has this mold. But yes, this is a unique one. I think so, Kathy. I think if no, you can always contact directly to I of D and see if they have more in stock. But I can check for you, my girls. I know this is a beautiful mold. But over 100 is way too much expensive. Expensive, my friend. No, Mimi, this mold is not available. No. It was a limited edition. And yeah. But I think this mold came out 2 years ago. Hopefully they bring a new Christmas tree mold sometime this year. You know, IOD always bring new products, new molds. So hopefully. Hi Marta, hello my friend, happy Monday. That's a good point, Nara. Yes, what not? That's a great, yeah. Thanks for the advice, Narita. Definitely, why not? But still, I don't think they would. Yeah, when people know this kind of molds, they are limited edition. They would try and make it a little more expensive. But you can always ask. All right, we're just making sure the background dries, my friend, before we, you know what, we're gonna paint that mold. Let's go ahead and let this dry by itself. Okay, so here we go. Alrighty, my friends. So, because it's Christmas in July, I mean, you know, with Craftsy Carla, it's the first time doing a Christmas in July. I want to share some memories of my Christmas when I was little, okay? But when I finish, you can share with us any memories about your Christmas, something special. What is your tradition? What do you do on Christmas week or for the whole month of Christmas, of December? Share in comments, my friend. Okay? So, when I was little, for me, Christmas, it wasn't about presents. No, it wasn't about that. It was more about family being together and spending all that magic time. I grew up in Peru. I'm from Peru, original. And I moved here to the United States when I was 12, almost 13. But when I was little, Christmas, the whole month of December was so special. So my dad was around the time. I remember Christmas time for me and my sister, Kathy, because my sister's name is Kathy too. We used to get new clothes. Not so much toys, but new clothes. Of course, new shoes. And I remember we used to eat out with my parents. So I miss those times. And I'm passing out that to my kids. And Christmas is not about presents. Christmas is about family, love, and Jesus. Okay? Also, one of the memories that I have is that food, my tradition in my country is different. So we celebrate Christmas Eve. So we don't eat. We don't eat until it's Christmas Eve. Yes. So in Peru, we wait until 12, until midnight, so we can eat and say Feliz Navidad, Merry Christmas, and we give a hug, and then we start eating and enjoying the time. We don't go to sleep on Christmas Eve. We stay up. Ooh, remember those times were super fun for me, because I was like, it's 4 a.m. and I'm still up. But we have a lot of fireworks. So in Peru, we celebrate Christmas with a lot of fireworks, and everybody comes outside and say, Feliz Navidad. All the neighbors, everybody gives hugs and everything else. So I really miss those times. I wish I can go back and, you know, experiment again, but I do that with my kids. And when I was in Germany, because my husband, he was stationed in Germany, in Europe, I felt almost the same tradition of when I was little. Because in Germany, in Europe, they celebrate almost the same tradition what South America does. So it was super, super special. But here in America, of course, we bring our culture, our traditions, and I do that with my family. We celebrate Christmas Eve, and then for Christmas Day, we open presents. Half is my Christmas Eve and half Christmas Day. but yes, but it's just, it's a blessing. It's a blessing that you have these beautiful memories and you share with your friends, you share with your loved ones, and you're passing out that to your family. So my kids are growing, and if one day they have their own family, I really hope they can continue having the same, you know, traditions, what mom used to do, what dad used to do. Because it's beautiful, and hopefully I can go back to my country and celebrate Christmas again with my mom, with my family there. But it's a beautiful memory. So now it's your turn. Now you tell me, even though I don't get your comment right away, I will go back and I will read it. But yes, Christmas is beautiful. Christmas is beautiful. All right, let me get you comments. Hi Sheila, hello my friend, happy Monday. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being here. Oh Sheila, you're so sweet, Sheila. Oh, I appreciate it. Yay, thank you Sheila. Thank you for the stars, my friend. Thank you, my dear. Cheryl, lots of family get together for dinner and family time. Oh, that is beautiful, Cheryl. Yes. What are you putting on top of the mold? Okay, on top of the mold, I just use my chalk paint, plaster. Yes. So I'm painting my mold right now. I will add the wax later. Yeah. Cheryl, Christmas Eve church service. Yes, for sure. We go to church for Christmas Eve. Thank you, Sheila. This is oh, thank you, Kathy. Oh, thank you, Mimi. Thank you, my friend. Anybody has any other tradition that you want to share here with us? Sheila, you like the Christmas tree mold? Yes, it's a beautiful one. All right, so here it is. Okay. So here's my Christmas tree mold, and this is from IUB. So I don't think there's too many Christmas tree molds available. I'm not sure, but I can always ask, and if I go online and if I see, I can always share that with you, my friend. Okay. So yes, I would love to hear what's your favorite Christmas memory from you, my friends. If I go back to my country, it will be the first time going to Peru celebrating Christmas. So they're excited. We'll see. It's just in the thoughts. Alrighty. So we still have to dry my mold a little bit more, but we're just gonna move forward, and I will dry it when it's all glued in my frame. All right, so we're gonna put this one right here. This is bothering me, but it's okay. All right, we'll paint that later. All right, so the next step that we are going to do is we're going to bring our stencil, okay? And this is from Essential Stencil, but I think this is from the club. Yes, Stencil of the Month Club. So I am part of it. So they also provide limited editions of stencils just to the club, okay? So I'm gonna use this. Let me touch it. So one thing that I can share if you do this kind of craft is when you feel the paint cold, that means it needs to dry a little bit more. Okay, let me put my brush in my baggie. Close it again. Ooh, tamales on Christmas Eve, Narita. Love it. Oh, how sweet, going to Grandma's house. Family will play football outside. Oh, that is a fun memory. Oh, that is super sweet, Narita. Thank you for sharing that with us. I love it. Okay. I love that, my friend. So sweet. All right. So, the color that I'm going to use is French Lime. Okay. I haven't opened this yet. So this is the color. I'm going to apply very softly, okay? I don't want too much details on my frame. So I'm just going to do very soft. Yeah, I remember, yeah, when I was little, I used to go to my grandma's house too. It was super sweet and special. And I miss that. I miss my grandma. All right, let's go ahead and get this chalk paint. Always mix your chalk paint, my friend. All right, so let's see what brush we're gonna use. Let me see. Maybe I use this one. Okay, I'm gonna use this one, okay? I'm gonna use my stencil brush. I always get a amount like that, very, not too much, and then offload it. I always offload my brush in circle motions, okay? My friend, if you're crafting with me today, I would love for you to take the before and after picture, okay? And share that with us. I will share your project. You know me, my friends. I every time when you message me, when you say, Carla, look what I did, I love it, and you share with me, I'm always sharing it on my page. So I love seeing your projects, and thank you so much for sharing your beautiful projects with me. All right, so here we go. I'm just gonna hold my stencil. So this stencil has the snowflakes, snow, I'm going to focus in this, and then I'm gonna get your comments, my friend, but you can talk to each other. Thank you for talking to each other. Thank you, my friend. All right, let's get a little bit more. All right, we're gonna send it over. Okay, let's get more. Remember, chalk paint dries super fast. We're gonna just do it one by one. There we go. Okay. Let's do a little one here. Let's do another is no, okay, here. Snowflake. I'll come back later and I will clean it up. It's getting a little messy, but it's okay. Remember, my friends, if you love crafting and if you don't like it, you can always paint it again and do a new project. Maybe here. Yeah, I think so. That is good. Maybe here. To add a little bit of water to my chalk paint because it's super dry. Yeah. We'll just tap, bounce. Bouncing too also works. Yep. Bouncing motions works better than stenciling. Okay, I like it. So let me show you, okay? So let's go ahead and dry, and then I'm going to very lightly sand it over, okay? I'm gonna come back and paint just these areas. Hi, Donna. How are you, my friend? You're not late, my dear. You're not late, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. Sheila, this is it's not flake, it's part of Essential Stencil, my friend. Are you part of the club? If you are part of the club and if you don't have this stencil, you can always ask Essential Stencil if they can add you to the wait list. But no, it's not from Decoupage Central, it's from Essential Stencil. Okay. So, let's see. All right, so here we go. It gets dusty after you finish sanding it. Okay. A little bit more. Alright, so now let me bring my Christmas tree and see if I need more stencils. So the star. You know what I'm gonna do? I do have a rusty star. I think we're gonna put that one on top. What do you think? Yes? Okay. So it's going to look like that. You see that? Okay. Oh, Sheila, maybe you can ask to Essential Stencil just by email saying if you have this stencil, or I can ask, I'll see if I can ask for you, my friend. All right, maybe one little detail, one little stencil. There you go. Okay, just in this area. Bouncing. There you go. Super. I like it. Much better. Okay. Maybe some more. That. Okay. So I am done. I'm going to get my hot glue and then I will bring that rusty star. Let me get my hot glue ready. Okay, let me get that. And all right, so I have this rusty star. Okay, I think that is going to look nice, and I can add gold. Oh yes, much better. Okay, so we're gonna do that one. All right, let's close this. I'm gonna add a little bit of water to my chalk pen. All right, so now we're gonna glue the mold, the casting, and now this is where I'm gonna bring my waxes, okay? So this is the fun part, my favorite. So if you haven't tried this kind of like a technique to give your projects the age look, the vintage look, then try. But my advice is always try with the small projects. Because if you don't like it, you can always, it's not a big project. You can always paint it over and use it for other projects. All right, just let's paint the edges. Oh, my Sheila, my friend. You know I'm here for you and for everybody, my friend. But yes, it is from Essential Stencil. Okay, so now we are just retouching just the edges. So now it looks much nicer. So what colors reminds you of your Christmas tree? What colors do you paint your Christmas tree for your projects? Or what's your favorite color of Christmas tree? Okay. So my hot glue is getting warm. So now we are just going to try this quick. It's almost there. Love it. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, my friend. So, Mimi, let me see your questions. So you would stencil first, then your transfer or rice paper on top over the stencil. Let me see, Mimi. So you would stencil first, then your transfer or rice paper on top. Yes. For a rice paper, yeah. For transfer, yes. So I will stencil it first, and then if you're using your transfer, pretend this is a transfer, my friend, just you're gonna transfer into your surfing. For the rice paper, you can always get the shape of the rice paper and decoupage it on that area where you want it, okay? But to give the age look, I would do it the whole entire thing, including with the casting. So my friend, sprinkle the love for us. When I come back, everybody who sprinkled today, I'm gonna add your name for Friday Craftsy Carla surprise box. But for today, I'm going to do a happy mail. You're gonna be getting 3 cutting boards. Okay, this is cut by my laser, and you will be getting this on your mail next week. Okay, no counting. If you're the winner for Friday, okay, you will get an extra one. Okay, so today I'm gonna pick one name, so one lucky friend who will get that. And you know me, I always add extra gift in your happy mails. So sprinkle the love. Thank you so much, everybody, for commenting, for interacting. Follow me if you're new. Hashtag replay if you're watching the video. Okay, it looks good. It's all dry. In the meantime that I'm waiting for my hot glue to get hot, I'm gonna try this super quick because I want this dry completely so I can bring my dark wax. Let me get your comments. No worries, Mimi. What was the paint color again? This one, Kathy, is Plaster. Plaster from Waverly. You can find that on Walmart. I love the snowflake stencil. I know it's a beautiful one. Cheryl, green with snow. Oh, I like that one. Yes, that's a traditional one. Kathy, my Christmas tree is blue and silver. Oh, Kathy, I like that one too. Sheila, I love white tree, but of course green. You know, Sheila, I grew up with a white Christmas tree. Yeah. Right now, I have a green Christmas tree, but I grew up always seeing my white Christmas tree in Peru. Beautiful one. But my kids don't like it. They prefer green, so that's why. But it's a beautiful, I like the white color on Christmas tree. I love reading your comments, my friends. Karen, I'm very traditional, green, red, and a touch of gold. Oh yes, that is my tree. That is my decor. Gold has to be in my tree. Blue, silver, green tree. Okay, my friend. Oh, my dear Donna. Oh, my friend. My pleasure. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with me. This is my first time doing a Christmas in July, and you know, this is something that I've been thinking, and I'm like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Yay, I know, my dear. I know, Sheila. Happy mail. Yes, thank you, my friend. How long did it take you to learn to use your laser? Ooh, I'm still learning. I'm still learning, Kathy. I'm still learning. Yeah, it's totally different, and everybody learns differently, and for me, it takes a little time. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Sheila. Cheryl, I love the fall tree. Oh, that's a beautiful, yeah. I like that one too. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful one. I know everybody has a different memories from your Christmas tree in the past, and now different decorating it, and that is beautiful. And when you share with everybody, that is amazing. That is beautiful. All right, my friends, so my Christmas tree is all dry. Yes, it is dry, so it is very important, so that way you can give that age look, okay? Because that's for what I'm going for. All right, so let's do this, my friend. Let's do this. Of course, this will be at the end, okay? Because I don't need to play with that. But I'm gonna use that just for, all right, let me bring it right here. There you go. Super. And it fits perfect. Okay, so this is how I want my Christmas tree. I'm out with my other glue, so I'm gonna use this. This is, I think, Crazy Glue. I think so. So here we go. Uh-oh, okay, we'll see, we'll see. So I want more in the center. And I want my hot glue because I want this to dry right away. I want some hot glue. Okay. You can use hot glue, but not so much. Okay. So here comes my friend. Where's my star? Here it is. I want it in the center. Super. Looks good. Pressure. Let's hold it. You're very sad. Sheila, you're too bad. You're funny. Oh, that is so sweet, Susan. That is so sweet. Got a tree, yes. I had some friends, they used to do that. And I'm sure they're still doing it. That's a beautiful family tradition to go and get your own Christmas tree. That is super sweet. I only had a real Christmas tree maybe 1 year, but I think it was in Europe. Yeah, Germany. And then yeah, it didn't last for too long, only for a month. So I like keeping my Christmas tree for maybe 2 months. Okay, so this is good to go. Okay, so my glue work with my hot glue. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready, my friend? Are you ready? Look at that. Look at that. So beautiful. I love it. Okay, my friend. Alrighty. So what we're gonna do next is, so this is the fun part. We are going to apply first. Thank you for the hearts, my friend. What I'm gonna do first, I'm going to use clear wax, and then after that, I think I'm gonna use black. What do you think, black or brown? I feel brown too. I think we're gonna go for a brown. Okay. So I have my waxes right here. My wax brushes, they always separately. And this is for my clear one. So I have my clear. I always upload it. Okay. So here we go. So for now, in circle motions, okay? I am just bringing my clear wax first. So if you want to learn this technique, this is how I do it, okay? First is my clear wax. First I do it the surface and everything around, and the mold is later. Okay, so we're gonna do everywhere, including the frame. I want the frame also to have the H look. So if you do a project like this, you would do it for yourself, for gift, or for selling. What do you think? What will you do? Okay. Okay. now when that is all, now that I'm finishing with all of that, I am going to make sure it's all dry. I still see a little bit. I don't think that is faint. Okay, so now I'm going to bring some of my clear wax inside of my casting. Okay, there you go. So now we're gonna wipe it off. I'm going to use a microfiber towel. You can use paper towel. I use paper towel. I clean up the extra clear wax. So every day, my friend, I will show you for these 5 days, I'm going to show you a new technique or something that you might be interested in, okay? So tomorrow it will be something different. So now we're going to wipe it off. Okay? Inside too. And we are done. The next step is I always clean up my clear wax. So my clear wax stays clear. I don't make it dirty, okay? See? So I have different brushes that is just specifically for my dark waxes, like this one. Okay, I like this one. I think we're gonna use that one. Yeah, we're gonna use that one. I have black, brown, different browns, but I always put my clear waxes in other bag, so it stays here. Stays far away from the dirty ones. All right, so now that will be the brown wax. Hi, dear Isa. Hello, my friend. How are you? Today I am upcycling a frame, my friend. So we use a IFD mold casting. So now we are almost done. I'm just giving the H look to my frame. You can always catch up the replay, hashtag replay, my friend. All right, so this is my big brush. This is the part that sometimes depends how is your taste for your vintage projects, for your age projects. So if you want it super dark, if you want it more lightly, you know, with a vintage look, that comes, what do you like it, okay? My style is very kind of like, sometimes I want a very deep vintage with a deep dark brown wax. Sometimes I just want it very soft vintage. So we'll see what we get. All right, so we are just going to start bringing our dark wax, and we're gonna do everywhere, my friend. So this is my favorite part. Okay, so now that the color is changing, So what I do is I try to, with my brush, just go into those little corners. See that? So we can get into those little details. now we're gonna also do it right here. Side. Tell me in comments, what do you think about this upcycling project? Do you like it? Are you new with this technique, or do you do it differently? I would love to read your comments, my friend. And again, this frame is from Hobby Lobby. So when you go to Hobby Lobby, check the frames. The ones that they are in sale. Okay. All right, so now it's all dark. Okay, all dark. It's not gonna stay like that. Have faith, have fun, enjoy the time. This is super fun, therapeutic. Tap, tap, tap. All right, I always let my wax just to sit for seconds. That way, the color gets more into the surface. That's a quiet brush. And I think this brush, Kathy, is from, I think it's from, where? I think I bought it from Home Depot. Home Depot. It's a beautiful brush. I like it. I need to find another one because for painting it's wonderful, but now everything is wax. I try to wash my wax brush. No, it stay like that forever. So no. So that's why it's very important for your waxes. Always keep your brushes separately. Thank you, my friends. Thank you for your feedback. It makes me super happy that you girls are loving it. You're enjoying this. Thank you, Teresa, for being here. I love seeing you in comments. Oh, thank you, my friends. Add some gold on that twinkle. Oh, yes, Narita. That's a great idea. Thank you. All right. So now this is the... Now we're going to bring again our microfiber. And we're going to remove it. Okay. So I want it with the H look. So you have to be patient for this step. Take your time. Wipe it off. If you don't like too much of the dark wax, just don't use too much, use a tiny bit, okay? And of course, practice. You can always leave your clear wax. Don't remove everything. That way you can do this step faster. So in a few minutes, I'm gonna pick one of you, my friend. So if you sprinkle, make sure you comment, share, or sprinkle. That way I can get your name for Friday. So each day I'm gonna do a giveaway, but Friday will be different, okay? So if I get your name, my friend, please message me for your address, and I will send all the happy mails next week. Also, when you participate in my post, when you tag a friend that is not following me, I appreciate that, my friend. I add you to my list. Okay? look at this. What do you think? Do you like it? You can still remove more of your dark wax. I want that tree to have more of the dark look. So I'm going to come back more with my wax just to the casting. And then remove it. So I can get the 3D look. Another way how you can also remove more of your dark wax, if you're doing this step, is come back with your clear wax. Apply. Example here. Okay, apply some of the clear wax. Okay, make sure your wax is still clean, and then you're gonna continue removing the dark wax. So the clear wax helps you to remove your dark wax. So it controls how do you want this project to have the look. Make sense, my friend? You like it? What type of dark wax or clear wax? Use anything. Use the wax that you have in your craft room. I have Dixie Belle. It's because I've been using Dixie Belle for a while, but if you don't have that, use what you have. And if you don't have it, get the one that you can afford it. You don't need an expensive wax. I have Dixie Belle because that's how I do my home decor, my furniture. So you see I'm still removing more of the dark wax, and the color is getting more soft. But maybe your taste is different. Okay. Alrighty, my friends. So I think I'm ready. Look at that. What do you think? Do you like it? Yay, thank you. Let me get my gold. Let me get my gold wax paste. Okay. And we are done. Okay, so let me pick one of you, my friend, one of you before we go. I'm gonna close my eyes, and whatever, if I get your name, my friend, today is your day. So I'm gonna go all the way to the top. All right, so here we go. Okay, stop it. And Susan Turner, yay! Yay, my friend. Today you are the lucky one, the lucky friend, Susan Turner. That's for you, my friend. Thank you. So Susan, you are going to be getting these beautiful cutting boards, okay? For you, my friend. Yay, thank you, thank you. So tomorrow will be a different giveaway. So every day we're going to do a different giveaway, okay, my friends? But Susan, thank you, my dear. Alrighty, so now the next step that we are going to do is, let's get the star. Okay, this one. And I'm just going to, let me see if this works. Mommy's coming. My cat. My cat. Gnocchi. Mommy's coming. He wants to go inside. Hashtag replay, my friend. here we go. I want to make sure it's in the center. Yes, it works. All right, my crazy glue worked. Yep. And you know, a mini bow. I think a cute mini bow. Look at that. Okay, let's do this fast, my friend. So tomorrow we're gonna do something different. Okay, every day will be something different. For Christmas in July with Craftsy Carla. Mommy's coming. My friends, let me open the door super quick to my cat, to Gnocchi. Yes, I'm coming. He's calling me. Look how beautiful is that. We're gonna put a mini bow and we're done. All right, I'm back. Let me see. All right, let's do this. My friend is super hot. My craft room is hot and so humid. Oh, I like this. Let's do this. Hold on. I'm not good making bows. I try my best. But my favorite, they're the one that has a messy look. Oh, so sweet, so cute. Okay, let's do this. Okay. All right, my friends, we did it. We did it from the beginning. We did it from the beginning, my friend. Hashtag replay if you watch this later. Tell me, what do you think? So here it is. Here's our project, my friend. Thank you, my friend. Open the door. I know, oh my God, my baby. Alrighty, my friends. So I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for everything. God bless you, my friend. Bye-bye. Here's our day #1 for Christmas in July. Bye, my friends. Bye-bye, my friends. Thanks for everything.